I've created 3 of the most dangerous greedy cups. If you fill them up too much, you won't just lose your drink, but you'll also get shocked, poisoned, or even explode. This cup was invented in ancient times to teach students not to be greedy. If you fill it up too much, it creates a siphon that drains the entire cup. A few weeks ago, I made a video showing the new and improved greedy cup that hides the siphon in the handle and doesn't have the tube sticking up in the middle of the cup. In the comments, I saw something that was a great idea. If we're already punishing someone for filling up their cup a little bit too full, why don't we just go all the way and give them a punishment they won't forget, like putting potassium or even better, sodium in the handle. So today I'm going to make a bunch of greedy cups and make them as dangerous as I can. Now you can buy cups like this, but it's very expensive. The much cheaper way to do it is just to 3D print them for yourself. To make all these cups, I used my Bambu Lab printers, who sponsored this video. I'll tell you more about them later on in the video. Okay, first let's try our shockingly greedy cup. So I have this device here that makes a strong electrical impulse. And these are the positive and negative electrodes here. But in order to complete the circuit, this piece here has to be connected between these 2 electrodes. If these aren't connected, then this won't have an electrical connection here. So these wires are going to be cleverly hidden in the bottom where liquid should be flowing. As soon as those have an electrical connection, it'll make these 2 charge and create an electrical shock. So now we have this very unassuming cup right here. Definitely nothing suspicious going on here. Okay, can you fill me up? Just keep going. All the way, a little more. Oh no. Okay.
Can I help you?
No. It's making my hand twitch. That was worse than I thought it was gonna be.
I did not expect that. I did not know what you were planning.
Now let's do the sickeningly greedy cup. In this cup, the punishment is going to be Bitrex. Bitrex is denatonium benzoate, also known as the most bitter substance in the world. It can be detected by humans at less than 10 parts per billion in a drink. This chemical is safe to consume, but because it's so bitter, it makes it also unsafe. At any higher amounts than 10 parts per million, it can cause vomiting, burning of the eyes, nausea, and dizziness. This is just due to the body responding to something that's so bitter. The denatonium ion in Bitrex binds strongly to the bitter taste receptors in the tongue, specifically the TAS2R receptors. Humans have 25 of these taste receptors. Bitrex is so bitter because it can activate many of them at the same time. This is the stuff that's added to all the dangerous chemicals in the house to make sure kids or pets don't eat them. It's why if you get soap in your mouth, it tastes so bad as well. But we want to completely destroy someone's day if they get too greedy. So inside this cup, I have a tinier little vial that's right at the fill line. And I'm just gonna put a few grains of Bitrex in this tiny vial here. So if you don't fill it too full, then your liquid in your cup won't get into the tiny vial mixing with the Bitrex. So this amount is just fine. You can take a drink just like normal. But if you overfill it past the fill line, it goes into the tiny vial and it'll diffuse through your entire drink, making it completely undrinkable. Now the Bitrex that's inside of there can start diffusing into the whole liquid. So this cup doesn't have any tubes in the handle. We want them to fill it up to the top and have the liquid remain in the cup so that they can taste the bitterness. So first we'll fill it up and not go too full. Take a drink and confirm that it's not bitter. Okay, not bitter. It's scary having the vial right there at top. I don't want to turn it too much and have it spill out the Bitrex. Okay, now we're gonna fill it so full that it overflows over the tiny vial in there. Oh no. Okay, a little too greedy now. Okay, let's give it a taste. I'm nervous about this. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is disgusting. That is way stronger than I thought it'd be. Ugh. That's so gross. Holy cow. From one little tiny grain in that vial in there, completely overtook the drink, completely undrinkable now. Okay, now finally let's try the explosively greedy cup. So this is the shower head design that sprinkles the water out the bottom. I'm gonna shove sodium in all of these cracks here. You know how when you're doing something and as you're preparing to do it, you feel like this is a bad idea? Kind of getting that feeling right now. Okay, now we have our sodium-laced greedy cup. Okay, fill it up to the top for me, please. Don't skimp. More. Uh-oh. Okay, so that was about as lame as could be. In our first test, nothing exploded. Since the sodium is lighter than water and it melts into molten sodium, it just kind of came out of the holes and floated on top of the water, never exploding. So somehow we're gonna have to contain the sodium so it doesn't just flow out like that. Okay, now I have another perfectly normal cup here. Definitely not hiding anything like a giant puck of sodium trapped beneath a net here. So I have sodium on the inside here and some at the bottom. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay, that exploded. Somehow filled this with sodium hydroxide vapor. Don't breathe that. So the hand of the person holding it seems okay. Not that bad. They might be left with only a hand though. Let me show you how easy it was to make these cups on my Bambu Lab printers. This is the X1 and this is the A1 printer. First, I downloaded the file and opened it in Bambu Studio. I wanted to choose specifically where I want the supports, so I just painted on where I wanted them, then selected the printer and what filament I wanted it to use. And there we go. We just used the one-click printing and send it to the printer. I could do it from their desktop app or from a phone as well. You can see it has auto leveling and smart monitoring, so it can tell if there's a tangle. In fact, on a print that I just did, it detected a defect in the filament I was using and caused the print to stop so I could fix it without it getting clogged. These are so easy to use and they print lightning fast. You can find and make almost anything. For example, if you're looking to punish someone before they even get greedy, you can always just 3D print this Chinese assassin's pot from Maker World. Depending on what hole you cover, a different liquid comes out. Also, if you're worried about spilling your drink even with a normal cup, you can 3D print this anti-spill cup holder. No matter how you turn it, it doesn't spill. Then I even printed these nice cup coasters for my drinks. Really, anything you can dream of, you can make. Also, because it can feed the filament into the print head itself, you can actually 3D print different colors on the same print. You can do multicolored prints like this. On each layer, it'll select the color it needs, pull out the filament, and then insert the new filament and purge the head. And if you don't need different colors on each layer, you can also just do a print that has separate colors on each piece, like I did with these coasters here. Bambu Lab printers are so easy to use, even my kids love printing stuff they need as well. If you want to make the cups I made here today, or really make anything you want and get started on 3D printing yourself, I'll put a link in the description and you can check out Bambu Lab printers. They're having some great sales right now. And thanks for watching another episode of the Action Lab, and we'll see you next time.